Edmund Ho. Officials from the central government, however, were noticeably absent from the festivities. 2 years after the handover, Macau is grappling with high unemployment. The jobless rate is 6.5%, meaning that more than 14,000 residents are out of work. And even though people are unhappy with the economic climate, a survey by Macau University has found that Chief Executive Edmund Ho is enjoying a high approval rating. On a scale of 100 points, Ho received a resounding 70. He says Macau residents are not as politically active as the people of Hong Kong, so they are not so critical of the government. One legislator having negative assets. The chief executive, Edmund Ho, is scheduled to visit Beijing next week to give his annual report. Thailand TVB News.
An obscure
late animal trainer Gunter Gable Williams, he grew up with animals and the Ringling Brothers circus. If a jury is convinced that he intentionally hurt an elephant, it would be a big blow.
This is one incident that's on trial, but this is very common practice.
Steady! The accusation is that last August, Gable used a hooked stick called an ankus, traditionally used in elephant handling, to prod an 8,000-pound elephant named Asia, causing what looked like a nickel-sized puncture, according to the police officer who filed charges.
There's no doubt on my mind it was animal abuse.
The circus says that once Asia was hosed down after the show, this is the same patch of skin, there was no mark.
They're trying to drive a further agenda, a bigger picture or political agenda that would remove animals from circuses.
The Department of Agriculture has investigated dozens of claims about cruel animal treatment in the circus industry. Ringling Brothers once paid a $20,000 settlement when a sick elephant died after a performance. In recent years, animal rights groups have shot hours of undercover videotape showing at times what they say is abuse. Tom Ryder says in 2 years working with Ringling, he saw elephants mistreated all the time.
I've seen elephants scream from getting hit.
Ringling Brothers has the largest herd of Asian elephants in captivity and says all its animals are well treated. But some animal experts say the problem stems from making 10,000-pound elephants do what humans want.
In order to keep an elephant subordinated, you need to keep it constantly either in pain or in fear of pain.
And that may be why animal activists have focused on intelligent, lovable elephants. They want to convince Americans that what these animals might suffer to perform is not worth the price of the show. Brian Rooney, ABC News, Los Angeles.